Hello, this is Spellswise MTG, and today, with episode 4, we're talking about board wipes. So, how many board wipes are you going to want? I usually include 4 to 6. Creature decks want less, control decks want more. So, just think about how your deck works and gauge how many board wipes you want. And also another good question is, what is a board wipe? A board wipe is something which destroys everything like a certain type or creature type, not necessarily, or certain toughness of a creature or a certain permanent type, and you just wipe everything away rather than pinpointing a singular target. So what are we looking for in a board wipe? We're looking for low cost, so like Blasphemous Act, that can cost 1 red if there's 8 creatures on the battlefield, and that will most likely destroy all the creatures. Toxic Deluge you can pay life into, that costs 3. You don't want board wipes which have very high downsides, like Bontu's Last Reckoning, because that stops your lands from untapping, and that can be very annoying. Next is high versatility, so not just creatures. So Austere Command, you can choose out of 4 modes. You can either destroy creatures power 3 or less, or toughness 3 or less. I'll put a card on the screen so we'll see 4 or greater, then artifacts, and then enchantments, so you can pick and choose what you want to get rid of. Merciless Eviction is quite similar. You can get rid of creatures, artifacts, enchantments, and planeswalkers, which is very helpful against those pesky planeswalker decks. And Earthquakes also can be very versatile, because you can pick and choose how big you want the creatures to be destroyed are. So let's say someone has a token deck, they've got a lot of 1/1s. You can pay 1 mana, it destroys all of those. And also stuff which doesn't affect you, like Mizzium Mortars. If you overload that will deal 4 damage to each creature your opponent's control. Earthquake, if you're playing dragons or flyers deck, they won't hit that. Magma Quake also hits planeswalkers, as well as not hitting flyers, so that could be very good as well. So why do we need board wipes? You want them to remove large board states which can't be dealt by single target removal. So let's say someone has a card draw engine and they've got about 5 pieces to that. Single target removal might not get rid of the card draw engine, they still might be able to use it. If you use a board wipe, you can get rid of every single bit of their draw engine and allow them to not carry on using it. Also, it can get rid of creature combos. So if there's a lot of creatures which are needed in a combo, often you can get rid of them with a board wipe and they might not be able to get them back again. But single target removal is more we're getting rid of combos. And probably the best board wipe out of all of them is probably Cyclonic Rift. It's not very low cost, but it can be paid for an alternate cost to, well, the alternate cost is the board wipe part, but you can pay it as the targeted removal if you need to. It's very versatile because it gets rid of everything your opponents control. It doesn't affect you, and it's instant speed as well, so you can deal with instant speed combos, creatures attacking you. You can use it to win during combat. You can attack with a load of stuff. Somebody could play like a creature which stops them from taking damage, and then you can just bounce it all to their hand, and then they just lose because you've got so many creatures out and you can just kill them with combat damage. So Cyclonic Rift is very versatile. Wrath of God is probably very good because it stops them from regenerating. And green board wipes is not really very many. The only one is Azuri's Predation, which makes 4/4 beasts and they fight the creatures your opponents control. But it does cost 8 mana, which is quite substantial. Red has plenty of damage dealing ones. Black has things like Damnation and Crux of Fate, which are very good. Blue has things which bounce creatures like Whelming Wave. That's very good, even if you're not running Seed Monster Tribal. And other things like Cyclonic Rift, of course. Green is just the worst board wipe colour. Obviously white's the best because that can deal with all permanent types. Similar to Orzhov with targeted removal, they have the best colours for it. for removing stuff, so things like merciless eviction are very effective. I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching and goodbye.